With the programming concepts, the variables and the constants are the first topic that we are going to cover. So first, diving into what a variable is. A variable is a container that stores information like a name or a number that can change. So here you can see I have a container with the identifier name. I can store anything I want to, like for example here I'm going to store my name Zara in it. One more example, for example here I have the age container. The container has the identifier age. I want to store 22 in it. However, this is not the case that these values are fixed. I can change the values as well. For example, I want to store another name, example Ali in it. So I'm going to store Ali in it. And I can the same way change the age as well. Like I mean to say that the variables can change its values. So how would we do that in pseudocode? How would we declare variables? So the syntax is that you have to write this keyword declare. Then you have to write the identifier. Identifier is the name you give to your variables. Here I've given Ali the identifier name. Here I've given 22 the identifier age. So here the identifier name would come. And lastly, after the colon, we have the data type. The data type of Ali, since there is a sequence of characters in it, this is a string data type. So I'm going to write a string here. And here, this value is an integer, so I'm going to write an integer. Here are some examples of a declaration of variables. For example, declare age. This is integer. Declare price. Price is a real value, which means, for example, I have 4.99 cents, you can say. And here I have declare game over a boolean. What is a boolean value? For example, there is a game, either you win it or lose it. So there are only two values, either you lose it or win it. If there are like two values in it, that data type is called the boolean. However, we are going to study the data types much in detail in some other video. For now, we are understanding what a variable is, and here we're done with the concept of variable. Coming over to the constants. Constants, the only difference between a variable and a constant that is that the constants cannot change its value. Just like I changed the variable here from Zara to Ali, I can't change the value here. For example, this is my container. The identifier name is pi. I've stored 3.142 in it. However, 3.142 is a universal value of pi, which I cannot change. So when would it be suitable to use constants? Only when there are fixed values. You have to first write the keyword constant, then the identifier, and then the value you have to assign to that identifier. Here, example, the keyword is a constant, the identifier is pi, and 3.142 is stored in it. For example, there is a password for someone declared this as their password. So the keyword constant, their password, and here the actual password they have stored. So this is how constants and variables work. In next one, we are going to cover data types.